Hello, Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts students, both from Springboro and Centerville. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas week. I hope you kids who are off of school are enjoying your time, spend time with friends and family as well as parents. I hope you guys got a few days reprieve to rest, enjoy having your kids home, being around your families, and gearing up for a new year. At Centerville, I'm gearing up for a new year. We just deep scrubbed the floors up there. We're getting the building all fixed up and ready. So once we jump back into 2022, we can start fresh and start with a great clean facility and great new mindsets. Before we come back though, we still got a few days left and I want to drop this short little workout. This is going to be not quite a traditional class, though we are going to go over 3 different skills that we're going to be using, especially next week as we practice a little bit more self-defense. But it's going to be mainly a workout. So we're doing 5 separate, little exercises. And all together, hopefully it's going to hit us, our whole bodies, make us tired, exercise our muscles, and make us feel good so we can rest easy tonight. Without further ado, let's get, last thing. I did want to say, for this exercise, you won't need a whole lot of equipment, just a soft place to work. Carpet's fine. I've got my nice mats here on the back floor. If you have a jump rope, grab it because we're going to use that. Otherwise, you can just replace them with jumping jacks. But besides that, you don't need too many pieces of equipment. So let's get started. As always, we got to start with our tenets. Our tenets. Everyone face front. Geneva. Academy tenets begin. I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect, sir. Yonet and Shumbi. 10 loud, proud jumping jacks. Get yourself moving. And go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Very good. All right, let's get our muscles stretched out with some neck rotations. Nice and slow. Let those neck muscles get nice and loosened up. Other way. Bring your neck around and the circles. 3, 2, and 1. Arm circles forward. Nice and smooth at your own pace, making sure the shoulders are nice and loose and you're really feeling that deep stretch. To get a deeper stretch, turn your palms out. Good. And relax. Flip your hands around and go backwards. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Back and forth across your body. Good work. And up and down. All right, take your feet about double shoulder length apart. Take one hand and reach over your body, almost like you're trying to high five someone to that side, then high five the other way. Reaching over your body side to side, back and forth. Good. And now twist side to side. Keep your back relatively straight and move your hands almost like you're trying to punch towards the side now. Twisting back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. Now take your feet exactly where they are and reach your hands down for one foot and the other foot. And one foot, and the other foot. Very good. Now bend those knees, Spider-Man stretch, back and forth at your own pace. Get those legs nice and stretched out. Very good. Back and forth, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, like I said at the beginning, this workout's gonna be of 5 separate tiny workouts. Before we finish our stretches, we're gonna hit some jump ropes real quick. So if you got some jump ropes, grab them. If you don't have jump ropes, that's A-okay. Just do jumping jacks, you'll get a very similar workout. Level 1 is super easy. All we're doing is 30 seconds of jump roping, then I believe it's a 10 or 15 second break, and 30 seconds again, break, 30 more seconds. So altogether, it's only a minute and a half for jump roping. So let me get my timer turned on, and we'll get moving for our first workout. Let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. 30 seconds, nice, easy jump roping. If you can't do jump ropes, do jumping jacks. Very good. All the way over here, all the way around. If you are doing jump ropes with me, a good tip for these is don't be moving your hands in big violent motions. It's a tiny motion in your wrist, and as you jump, that should carry a lot of the weight of the jump rope. My arms are doing very little besides holding still, and my wrists are doing tiny rotations. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, take a few seconds, catch your breath. If you got water nearby, take a swig of that water and get ready for the next level. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, and start jump roping. Very good. As you do these jump ropes, if this is challenging for you, good. Push yourself, keep it up. If it's not challenging, try to go a little bit faster, or feel free to pause the video and Set your own timer. Add a little extra time. Challenge yourself. All the way around. Good, good, good. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Again, take a few seconds to hit your breath, and we got one more set of jump rope, and we'll be done with our first exercise. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more level of jump roping. Keep on going. If you're doing jumping jacks, that's awesome. Try to challenge yourself. Do some flying jumping jacks for this last level. Good. Keep it up. Nice, even reps. Halfway there for this time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take your jump rope and put it to the side. We will use it later, so keep that thing nearby. There we go, so we're done with those. Now let's get stretched out nice and easy. I'm gonna tilt my camera down a bit so you can see me a little bit easier as we stretch. Good. All right, let's start with our seated ankle stretch. So you wanna have your legs under you like this, sit your butt back on top of your legs, and what you're doing here is you're pulling your toes back as far as you can to stretch out the top muscle in your leg, your ankle right there. So sit back on top of your toes. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll do pretty much the opposite. We're going to bring our toes up underneath and sit our butts back on top of our toes. Now we're stretching out the bottom of our foot, our toes. Hold it right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bear with me. Kids, I know we're about to do a lot of stretches we don't normally do in class, and adults, we're going to skip a few. So bear with me as we're jumping around our stretches. We're going to get a little extra stretching in the middle of class. So right now, we're going to jump into our Cobra Stretch. Put your hands out right here and slowly push your belly towards the front of the room. That way you're stretching out all your core muscles and your side muscles and a little bit of your back right here. If you want to bounce on your toes and rock forward and backward. 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on your hands and knees and push the middle of your back up to the sky. Hold right there for about 10 seconds. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Drop to the ground. Bring both toes out in front of you and slowly reach your hands down your legs. The beauty of doing this online class is if you feel like you want some extra stretching, feel free to pause it and do a little extra work here and there. If you feel like you missed a stretch or two or I skipped one that you really, really need, feel free to do that, especially for my adults. It's good to make sure we're all stretched out. Reaching for your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Bring one foot all the way back behind you right here. Keep this leg straight and slide your hands down your leg, reaching for your toes. Good, good, good. One of the best things you can do, I guess not one of the, it's one of the really important things you can do for your health, and it's often overlooked, is just stretching. If you can add that into your daily routine, spending 5 minutes stretching or 2 or 3 times a week, it's great for your health and it will really, really help you in your martial arts journey to have that flexibility. So as you go through the rest of the break, I encourage you to add that to your routine and try to get a little bit of stretching in every day or a few days until we get back to classes. Other leg out and reach your hands for your toes. Good, good, good. And my day always goes better when I start with stretching because I feel ready. Wakes me up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, like I said, we're skipping over. Feel free to pause and add more back in if you need to, but we're skipping straight to the side-to-side switches. Legs out in the shape of letter V, fingers together and behind your head. 10 side-to-side switches as a team. Go. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir. Very well done. Now take your foot and pull it out a little bit wider and do the same with your other foot. Slowly walking your hands down the middle. Good, good, good. Once you reach down the middle, stay right there. Good. One thing, I think I mentioned this already, and like I said, this is a little bit less of a conventional class. We're not going to do a lot of the things we normally do. Instead, it's going to be mainly workouts. So it will be a little bit shorter. Keep it short and sweet and hit it hard, right? Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock your hands back up. Bring your knees together. Move them up and down like a butterfly, or just shove your knees straight to the ground. Butterfly stretch. Very, very good. All right, like I said, today is all about working out. We did our first one already, which is the jumping jacks. Or the jumping jacks and the jump rope. That was a nice, easy warm-up to get us moving. Now we're leveling it up a little bit. In a second, we're about to do our first of 3 different pyramids. Instead of doing the pyramid all together like we've been doing the rest of the cycle, we're splitting it up. We're going to do an upper body pyramid that targets our arms and chest. And then we're going to do a core pyramid, which, like I said, is all about your core muscles right here. And then we're going to do a leg pyramid that involves lots of squats and lots of jumping. In between each pyramid, we're going to have a short little break so we can rest and recover and get ready for the next level. So let's hop up, get our muscles all shaken out. 10 jumping jacks. Go. Let me adjust my camera real quick, and then I'll do my jumping jacks. There we go. 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir. All right, like I said, we're starting with an upper body pyramid, working our arms and our chest muscles right here. A quick reminder for those of you who haven't done a pyramid before. These aren't easy. We start with 3 different motions and we do them all at once. So for example, this first one's gonna have push-ups, it's gonna have shoulder tags, and it's gonna have punches, kind of like the gun shoot challenge. And so I'm gonna do one of each. 1 push-up, 1 shoulder tag, hop up, 1 punch. Then I'm doing everything twice, and 3 times, and 4 times, and 5 times. This week we're going all the way up to level 6. That's not easy. And then we're counting back down. Once we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going back down 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. So I was gonna ask if you have questions. You can't answer, we're on the phone. So when I say go, I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer, and we're gonna try to get up to level 6 and back to level 1 in the next 5 minutes. If you're really, really quick, feel free to skip ahead. You don't have to watch me do the whole workout. If you're a little bit slower, that's all right. Feel free to pause and give yourself some extra time. I would much rather you do nice, even, consistent motions than do some lazy ones and get done really, really quick. Also, remember, whenever we do exercises, you can modify. So if you can't do a full push-up, drop to your knees and do knee push-ups. Or even use the wall to do the wall-assisted push-ups like this. I don't know if you can quite see that. Every exercise has a modification. And feel free to do that because I'd rather you do good reps than go fast and get lazy. So let's get it moving. Let me get my timer set and we will jump into our first of 3 pyramids. All right, like I said, 5 minutes on the clock. Get ready. Get set. Let me aim the camera down a bit so you can see okay. And go. Drop it down. 1, 1, 1. Now we're gonna get 2 of it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 3 of everything. I'll stop counting out loud so you can count in your head, doing it at your own pace. Good work, team. Keep it up. Nice, even reps. Good. Good, good, good. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. At your own pace, make sure you do nice, even reps. Feel free to take a 10-second break, let your muscles rest before we move on to the next level. All right, there we go. Keep it up, guys. You're doing awesome. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hop up. Oh, let's get my shoulder tags. Good work. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Level 4 on the way down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work. Man, I keep trying to skip those shoulder tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hop up. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Good work, everybody. Keep it up. 2, and 3. Good job, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Level 2, good work. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hop up. 1, 2. Last level. 1 push-up, 1 shoulder tag, 1 punch, and relax. Take a moment, grab a drink of water, catch your breath, and we'll jump back in a quick second. Great work on those pyramids, team. Feel free to pause the video and finish up if you're not done yet. I go pretty quick on those, so don't feel like you need to stay with my pace. Once you're done, take a moment, catch your breath, grab yourself a drink of water, and get prepared for our next level. Before we jump into our core pyramid, real quick, we're going to work on a very, very important skill to everyone, martial artists and non-martial artists. It's how to fall over without hurting yourselves. Everybody falls over, everyone trips, it just happens. And I know a lot of people who got injured because they fall incorrectly. So let's work on a break fall. Again, if you've done martial arts any length of time, you've probably done a billion of these. We practice almost every cycle, and we do them super frequently in the cycles that we practice because they're really, really important skills. Part of your self-defense, if you're an orange belt or above the cycle, is going to be being tackled and break falling properly when your partner is tackling you. Here's essentially what a break fall is. Essentially, a break fall is crumpling. So when you fall over, you don't stand straight, go timber, you go straight down and hit your head. It also avoids when you fall over reaching your arm to catch yourself, because that's where people get hurt. It's hitting their heads or trying to stop themselves with their hand, and their hand, wrist, elbow get injured when they fall over. So here's what we're gonna do. Level one, we're gonna do the basic level of this. All we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down in an invisible chair and roll back right here. Slap your hands. Stand back up. 2 more times together. Hands up right here. It's important to keep your hands tight, because if you reach your hands too early, it's gonna build that habit of reaching into your arm. So keep your hands tight. So you remember, keep the hands tight. Fall, sit down in the mini chair. The chair breaks, you roll, slap the ground. Now, 2 more times. This time we're gonna do it without something to stop us. Without our hands. That's what I meant. So this time, my hands are gonna stand right here. Sit down in the chair and curve your back and roll like that. You might hit the ground a little bit harder, and it might be a little bit scary to do it without your hands. That's okay. Feel free to pause and practice a few extra times, because falling over and not getting scared is a huge part of it, is having the confidence to not use your arms. The slap is an important step, but I find that a lot of people use that as a crutch to kind of do a halfway slap, and they don't actually fall to the ground because they're scared of hurting themselves. That's a legitimate fear, but I don't want you to get so scared of that you do the move wrong and then actually fall and get hurt later. So do that one more time. Sit down, roll. Good, just like that. Final step, we're adding the hands back in, and we're just gonna do a little bit faster. Normally when we practice, I have to start slow, because if we do a bunch of these fast, you're gonna be really, really sore. Let's do 2 ones where we give ourselves a little push, like somebody's pushed us backwards, or we're running, we're on the move, we're walking backwards, we trip, and we go down hard. So go for it. Sit down, slap, stand back up. One more time, we trip, sit down and slap. Again, the most important part of this move is the crumple. If I wait right here and I fall over, I'm gonna hurt myself. My knees have to crumple. My butt has to hit the floor, and I have to roll. It goes 1, 2, 3, like that. And even if I'm going fast, that crumple will make the impact a lot better. You don't need to know this next part for testing, but falling from the side is the exact same deal. If I get pushed on falling sideways, I crumple my knee, my hip, I roll and I slap the ground at the side, or touch my body right here. And again, I don't need my hands. If I'm walking back and I trip, I fall like that. I have a huge impact on my shoulder, my upper back. But that's much better than on my arm or on my head. So feel free to practice that a few times. Crumple to the knee, to the hip, slap right there. And now we'll do the other side. Knee, hip, roll, and slap right there. As always, it's probably good idea to do without your hands. My hands are tight. Knee, hip, roll like that. And keep your head tucked in tight so it doesn't wobble around and smack the floor. Those are our 2 break falls. Hopefully that gave you a chance to catch your breath. Now we're gonna hit our next exercise, the core. Like all pyramids, we got 3 exercises. We have sit-ups, we have leg lifts, and we have the Russian twist. I recommend getting near a wall so you can use the wall to brace your body. I'm gonna grab one of these so you guys can see me on the camera. And I'm just gonna stick my feet under it to make sure I can do the moves correctly. Let me make sure it's totally in focus so you can see me. Quick reminder, a sit-up is easy, or not as easy, but it's as simple as this. My hands are right here, they're guarded behind my head, and I'm crunching till my chest is really close to my knees. I'm sitting up, boom, and I sit back down. Again, using something on your feet makes this move a lot better to do. Right here, I'm kind of fighting and my feet are flying up the ground. This makes the move a little bit more effective. Sit up. The second one is the leg lift. It's like the opposite of a sit-up. My back is flat on the floor, and I'm lifting my feet to the sky and putting them back in the ground. When I do multiple in a row, I don't want to let my feet tap the ground in between. They should stay off the ground and get this close every time. Get really close and lift up. Really close, lift up. If that's too hard for you, bend your knees a little bit. That makes the motion a little bit easier, or bend them all the way if you're really struggling with this move. But, like always, challenge yourself. Do the hardest level that you can possibly do. Final exercise is the Russian twist. It is just like a sit-up, but we're adding a twist. I'm going to sit up, and then I'm going to do a punch to this side, and a punch to that side, and sit back down. If you want to do it differently, kind of like you're holding a ball and you're setting the ball down on both sides and sitting back. That's what a Russian twist is. So, without further ado, let's do a pyramid. We're still going up to level 6. And again, always do these at your own pace. Get ready, get set, and go. That's one sit-up, lean back, one leg lift, back right here, and then I'm gonna do my Russian twist. 1, 2. Now level 2. Sit up 1, sit up 2, 2 leg lifts, leg lift 1, leg lift 2, and have the Russian twist. And sit up 1, boom, boom, 2, boom, boom. Level 3, we got this. 3 sit-ups. 1, 2, and 3. Leg lifts. Get ready. 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. On the Russian twist. Let's get 3 of those. And lie back on your back. Sit up. 1. Boom, boom. Back. 2. 1, 2. And back. 3. Boom, boom. Level 4. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, and level 4. Good. 5 leg lifts. Or sorry, 4 leg lifts. We're still on that level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good work. 4 Russian twists. I have to talk, so my words are getting jumbled. 1, side to side. 2, side to side. 3, side to side. 4, side to side. And get ready. Time for level 5. Feet under there. Time for 5 sit-ups. And get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Time for 5 leg lifts. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Russian twists. And get ready. 1, side to side, back down. 2, side to side, back down. 3, side to side, back down. 4, side to side, back down. 5, side to side. Time for level 6. This is the capstone at the top of the pyramid. Then we get to walk back down again. 5 sit-ups, or 6 sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And last one, number 6. I keep trying to do 5. 5 leg lifts. Get ready on your spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Time for 6 over here. Get ready. 6 Russian twists. And up. 1, 2. Down. Up. 1, 2. Down. Boom. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Great work. Now we get to go back down the pyramid. 5 sit-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, number 5. Good, good, good. I'm starting to get tired. I don't know about you. 5 leg lifts. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 Russian twists. Get ready. Feet under. Let's go. 1, side to side, back down. 2, side to side, back down. 3, side to side, back down. 4, side to side, back down. And 5. Good work. Now on level 4, walking down, getting easier and easier every time. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 leg lifts. Get ready. Get set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Russian twists. Let's do this thing. Under the back or up against your wall. 1, side to side. 2, side to side. 3, side to side. 4, side to side. Level 3, let's go. 1, 2, and 3. Good. 3 leg lifts. Let's do this. 1, 2, and 3. Great work. 3 Russian twists. Up, side to side. Down, 2, side to side. Down, 3, side to side. Level 2, 2 sit-ups. 1, 2, 2 leg lifts. 1, 2, 2 Russian twists. 1, 2. One more level. The finishing line level 1. If I can even get up. Good, keep it up. Boom. Final one, final Russian twist. Up and side to side. Very good job. Relax and catch your breath. If you need some extra time, feel free to pause the video and keep going at your own pace. I know I'm a little bit slow with core exercises. Some of you may have finished faster than me, so you might have skipped ahead to the end, which is A-okay. Give yourself a second, catch your breath, grab yourself a drink of water, which I'll do right now, and then we'll jump into the next level. All right. Give yourself a few more seconds. Feel free to pause the video, catch your breath. Set this thing to the side right here and go on to our next level. Alrighty, great work on that pyramid. For me, that one was much harder. I've got a little bit more upper body strength and core strength, so that was a challenge for me. I'm curious to know what challenged you. Let me adjust the camera up a little bit so you can see a bit better. There we go, right there. Okay, next level. Before we jump into our second to last of our exercises, our last pyramid, we are going to work on a sprawl. Sprawls are kind of a counter to break falls. They're not the opposite, but they're similar skills that are born. Essentially what a sprawl is, it's a burpee, but my feet and my hands are jumping at the same time. So let's start with a nice easy burpee so you guys can see what that looks like. When I do a burpee to work out, my hands at the floor, my feet shoot out, and my feet shoot back in, and I stand up. That's a burpee. One more time, hands at the ground, feet out, feet back in, and stand up. A sprawl does that, but in one step. My hands and my feet move at the same time. So my feet are landing back here as my hands are stopping the ground right up there. If you've practiced our self-defense cycle, you know what this is. For my orange belts and above. The bad guy's coming in, he's tackling my legs, and I'm shooting my feet away so he can't grab my legs, and my hands are going to my partner's back, and I'm doing a sprawl on top of my partner. If you have not practiced the move yet, that's okay. It's hard to demonstrate with one person, so I'm not going to show you that today, but we're not going to practice on a sprawl. So the motion's familiar to you once you get into classes and start practicing that for your strength. So here's what we're going to do. Level 1, do 3 of those burpees. My hands at the floor, my feet shoot out, and back in, and stand up. That's number 1. Number 2, get ready. Out, in, and back up. Finally, number 3. Hands down, in, and back up. Now we're going to level up to a sprawl. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to squat down right here. And we're going to do that sprawl with my feet, my hands at the ground center. 1, 2, 3, hop. Back right here to frog position. Excuse me. Now let's add one more thing. This time instead of landing with my hands, I'm going to land on my forearms. That way, when my partner's attacking me, I'm not aiming too tight in the hands, but I got my whole arm. So wherever I land on their back, I'm stable. So 1, 2, 3, shoot out and land, and back up. Very good. Level 2, shoot out and in, and back up. One more time, sprawl, and back up. Quick note on this one. When I'm the partner getting thrown to the ground, when my partner's doing this on top of me, I'm kind of doing a sprawl myself. If I'm going to tackle my partner, they're shoving me to the floor. My hands are going down and doing the front part of a sprawl right here like this. If I reach my hands like this to stop my face from hitting the ground, it's just not strong because I have my whole arms extended. My arm is bent. It takes a lot less muscle to keep my face from smacking the ground. So keep that in mind when you practice your self-defense later this cycle. So here's what we got so far. We did our first workout with our jump rope. We've done 2 pyramids. Now it's time for the third and final pyramid. Once we get that pyramid, we're gonna hit our last exercise, another jump rope one, and then we're done for the day. So let's get this pyramid going. This one is, we've done arms, we've done our core, time for legs. This one is going to be squats. You guys all know what a squat is. I'm sitting in an invisible chair, and I'm standing up. Second one is I'm doing a lunge. I'm tapping my knee to the ground and standing back up. And the final one is just a big old jump. I'm bending my knees about halfway down, then I'm jumping up, pulling my knees up in the air. I want to get my knee to touch my chest like that, if I can. So that is our third pyramid. Give me a few more seconds to catch my breath, and we'll get moving. All right, let's do it. Pyramid number 3. At your own pace, feel free to skip ahead to the end and just work the pyramid on your own, or work it along as I count with you. So get ready. That's it. And go. Squat number 1, Lunge number 1, jump with number 1. Level 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Making sure there's something on the lunges. 1, 2. Level 3. And 1, 2, 3 squats, 3 lunges. 1, 2, 3, and 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Level 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 squats, or 4 lunges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 high jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Level 5, let's go. 1, 2, remember to breathe. 3, 4, and number 5. 5 lunges, let's go. 1, 2, 3, good work. 4, and number 5. 5 high jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. High to the peak, high of the pyramid. Level 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 lunges, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great work. Back down. I almost forgot my jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now back to level 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 lunges, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 high jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 lunges. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Level 2. 1, 2. 2 lunges. 1, 2. 2 jumps. 1, 2. Finally, level 1. 1, and 1. Very good work, team. All right. Fantastic work on that last one. For me, that was the most tiring. The middle one was the hardest, and the first one was the easier one. If that was different for you, awesome. I love that you're working. I love that you're growing. I love that you're pushing yourself to improve. Great, great work. Great work to adults. That's not an easy job, but especially to kids. That's not as fun and exciting as some of our other classes, but what you just did there, you worked hard, you're making yourself stronger, and I'm proud of you for that. That is not easy to do that much working out for that long. We still got one quick challenge left, and then we're done with everything. Here's what we're gonna work on. We are going to do the same jump rope thing we did at the very, very beginning. So if you've got yourself a jump rope, grab yourself that jump rope, or if you don't got the jump rope, get ready for some jumping jacks. I should have said, I paused and gave myself a few minutes to catch my breath. After exercise, give yourself a few seconds. Catch your breath, take a swig of water, or a Gatorade like I have, before we do our final one. I don't want you killing yourself. I want to make sure you're working hard, but you're also giving yourself time to rest in between our reps, because that was not an easy exercise right there. So pause right now, give yourself a few seconds, and when you're ready, we're going to jump into our last jump rope challenge. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this thing. Just like before, it's 3 30-second periods. So we'll do 30 seconds, take rest, 30 more seconds, take rest, 30 more seconds, take rest. Then we'll stretch, and then you guys are done. Great, great hard work. So let me get that timer on for our first set of 30 seconds. You guys ready? Let's do this thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 30 seconds. Begin. Nice, easy jumping rope. Again, if you don't have a jump rope, do some jumping jacks. Make them look awesome. Nice, full motions. Good work. Got right there. Keep it up. 20 seconds on the clock. Nice tiny jumps. Nice tiny wrist motions. Can you go slower? Go slow. Go at your own pace. Good. 8 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. 15 seconds to rest, and then we're going to do it again. This time I'll do jumping jacks so you can see what that's supposed to look like. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. Full, quick, sharp motions. Imagine you're touching your fingertips together and slapping your sides with every single rep. Good work. 20 seconds left. Keep it up, team. You guys are doing awesome. Jump roping and jump jacking. Good work. 10 seconds on the clock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Last set, I'm going back to the jump rope. Get ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Good. Keep it up. Last 30 seconds. Push yourself. I don't want you to try to catch your breath when you're done. Good. Hard work as fast as you can for our last 20 seconds. Keep it up. Good work. 13 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Good job. Everybody relax. We have done all 5 of our exercises. Give yourself a second to catch your breath, grab a drink of water, and then we're going to do some final stretches. Let me readjust the camera down just a tad so you guys can see me right here. Okay. Let's start with some good old neck rotations one way. Good. I don't know if you can see me right there. I think I put it down too far. Good. Neck rotations. Other way. Good. And arm circles forward. Good, good, good. Still think the camera's tilted. Let me turn that a bit. And backwards. Back and forth across the body. Good. And up and down. Good, good, good. All right. Here's what we're going to do now. Take your feet up just a little bit larger than shoulder length apart and start doing this like you do a hula hoop. Hip rotations. Good. Now hula hoop the other way. Big hip rotations. Good. All right, now take a seat on the floor. Both legs out in front of you. Reaching for your toes. Good. Hold it right there. 3, 2, 1. Sit up, pull one foot behind you. Reach down your straight leg for your toes. Hold it right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now just into that front split. My back leg is straight behind me. My front leg is straight. No matter how far you can go, you want your hands balanced on either side, holding you when you reach your limit. Once you do get to your limit, hold right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Done. Bring your other leg up front. Pull back behind you and reach for the hurdle stretch. Trying to grab those toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elongate your stretch into the front split. Good. Holding as far as you can. Once you're at your limit, use your hands to balance on either side. And hold right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. I make one leg straight, bend the other leg, and put it over top of the straight leg. And now towards the knee that's up, twist your body. Almost like you're trying to look behind you. This is just trying to get your back and core muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your feet and twist towards the knee that's up. Hold right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work there. 2 more stretches, 3 more stretches. Hands on the floor, Cobra Stretch for your core muscles. Stretching out your stomach and sides and kind of the tops of your legs, but mostly your core. Good, good, good. All right, and now roll back around, legs out in the shape of letter V. Walk your hands down the middle for the pancake stretch, trying to get your belly all the way to the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide your hands back up, put those feet together, and do the butterfly stretch. Great work today, everybody. Before I let you guys jump off real quick, I want to encourage you guys to do 2 more things. If you want to stretch extra, feel free to stretch extra. Stretching after you're done with a good workout is really, really good for you, for your flexibility and for your health, especially for adults. So I highly, highly recommend doing that if you have extra time and you feel like you want to get some extra stretches in. I also want to kind of jump on our last theme of the week of respect. As we're smack dab in the middle of the respect cycle, it's important to keep respect in mind. And the theme for today is respecting yourself. And there's a few ways you can do that. The first thing you can do is respect yourself mentally. And one of the most important things you can do there is just make sure you're watching the way you talk to yourself in the head. Because as Mr. Mershad says, one of the biggest determining factors in the person you are is the things you say to yourself inside your head. If challenging things come up against you, and they will, and you're not prepared to say the right things to yourself, to encourage yourself through that process, they're gonna be pretty tough to you. If you're constantly saying things like, oh, I'm not good enough, or that's too hard, it's gonna become true because you believe that voice inside your head, whether you know it or not. So make sure you're preparing yourself by challenges for saying, things are gonna be hard, and I probably will fail, and that's okay. But I will eventually overcome, I will eventually come and beat this challenge, whatever it is. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2, make sure you're respecting your body. Your body's a tool, and you gotta make sure you're using that tool correctly. A great illustration is your body's like a car, and you got to give the car the right fuel. A few things you can do to take care of yourself is just make sure you're doing something every day to put the right fuel in our car. The first thing is food. If you're constantly putting not enough gas in a car or the wrong kind of gas in the car, it's not going to run super, super well. And the same thing for your body. Make sure you're eating things that will make sure that will make you grow and push you forward and make you stronger and will complement that car. And the second thing is, if you leave the car in the garage and never do anything with it, it's not much use. Same thing with your body. Make sure you're taking your body places and doing things with it. Make sure you're working hard. Just like you did right now, you guys crush an awesome class. That's a great thing you can do. Another thing you can do daily is, like I suggested at the beginning of this class, is do a little bit of a stretch. That's like driving the car around, making sure it's getting some use and making sure it's in tip-top shape. That's all I got to say today. Respect your mind, respect your body, and you'll become a stronger person for it. Thanks again for taking the time out of what was probably already a busy day to work hard and crush an awesome workout. You guys are awesome, and I cannot wait to see you after the break. I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Have a good one. Stay awesome.